not moving. I was just watching a video about gang stalking. And the noise campaign with the bikers. They were talking about bikers, and that's who came by. It was great. Well, I hear somebody being loud. I see somebody's up there. They just had their beams shining on the house next door. Oh God, I think it's petroleum smoke. Let's see.
Yeah, I think it's going to.
What do you? It's like 10 o'clock right now. These kids should be in bed because they have to go to school. You see how they're out riding their bikes like that? Yeah, they're gang stalkers. My gang stalkers are getting younger and younger. I don't know about the rest of you. I was gonna make this video because somebody across the street somewhere, they were screaming. I heard revving of engines, and it sounded like somebody was going after somebody else. And then I heard screaming. So I was trying to record it, but they stopped screaming after that, of course. And then just now, I looked around and nobody was around at 5, so that was my hurt. They already came around. Somebody across the street was coughing very loudly too. As soon as I set my butt down here, I'm gonna go inside in a minute though, but that was for them. And that too, the honking, everything happened like 1 second ago. So that was the Yorkie, druggy Smurfs kid. He still has a little stupid ponytail. Like, what is he doing? Like, why don't you make it into a bun? He trained him before he went to the hospital or jail, wherever he's at. I wish I knew his real name. I know my neighbor down the block moved away. She was here for years. They come back, they have a lot of furniture, so they have to come back a lot and pack. I wonder if he was in the same house as them or he was right next door to them. What I could do is one day when I walk that way to go, in that neighborhood, to write the address down and see if I could look up the names of the people that live there. I only know that neighbor that I know of. I don't know druggy Smurf's name. I think they still live there. The mother and the son still live there. She's a nurse, so she's never home. So that's why he's running around crazy. You know what this perp just did too before I recorded? He drove in a silver sports car, right? This is what perps do. They borrow their handler's car, or they even just rent a car from the lot, a car dealership. The handler rents it for the perp. So he starts running like that, right? Down this block. It's supposed to be quiet, right? They have to make noise. They have to be seen and heard and all that because they didn't get enough attention as babies. I don't know what their problem is. Boo hoo hoo. Go to therapy. Anyway, so the silver sports car was running their engine, stopped right there, and that's not a spot. That's, somebody's driveway. He stopped there and they revved the engine and sped off. That was for me. Yeah, I was the only one out here. So who else could it be for? Beep beep. And then they do the usual honking at like 6 o'clock that they usually do because I talked about it. Beep beep. I really had a cough just now. I have like phlegm in my throat. Beep. So we Smith again. We had to go out. I had to get a Father's Day gift. So we went out. As we were driving down the block, he was there. We were across the street. He fucking flies away. He's fast. Like a flying cockroach. And they have the window open too. It's pretty chill. It's a little chilly right now. But they do that too. They always have their window open. It doesn't matter the season. Just so they could curse you out when they're running past your house. Driving past your house or speeding down the block. As long as you're by yourself and nobody's witnessing it, that's why they do it. Because they know nobody's watching them but you and me. But God is watching them. But that's why I don't say anything to these fuckers. I don't curse them out. Nothing. I know when I sit down here and just try to get some air. I did not have any air in that house. I don't know what happened. But when I go to my doctor next checkup, I will be talking to her about that. Because they're trying to put me back in the hospital. They do these directed energy weapons to make you fall asleep like hard, like conk out. And I was fine all day. So that's a form of gang stalking right there. They've done it to me over the years, on and off. And then, see what I mean? The algorithm making them do that. You know what I mean? So they're trying all the tricks now, which is good because that's proof to me that they are doing that. I mean, I could pan around and show you. There's not one person out right now. Nobody's out because everybody has to go to work and school, so that's why they're sleeping early. But these kids running around with their bikes, their motorbikes and everything, they don't have to go to school or work. And they still get paid by the perps. The handlers, they're training. That's why they're young. These little kids were making fun of me one day. I was like, I have not had that in years. So it's like, so when I passed by them because they were laughing. They were pointing and laughing, so I didn't want to really say anything directly to them. But I lost it, and I went, it's so funny. Yeah, they didn't say anything after that. I mean, that's the kids in this neighborhood. The people in the neighborhood usually keep themselves, and they only talk to each other. So, you know what I mean? They're hiring those type of kids now. I don't know if the parents would say something, but I guess they would because the douchebag across the street got in trouble. Well, you're still living at home when you have like 2 kids and your wife. So something's wrong with you. They found out he was hanging out with the wrong crowd. They found out he was smoking weed and dealing weed, I think. And they punished him. That's why we don't see him that much. You see him every once in a while. That means mommy and daddy are not home. I don't have that luxury. My parents passed away a couple of years ago, so I'm by myself. I mean, I do have family, but still, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to run to mommy and daddy for everything. I would have never ran to them anymore anyway. At a certain age, like, really, you can't figure out that you shouldn't do those things. Here we go. I hear screaming. So the thing is, they do it very low when they first come down the block. And then sometimes they'll get loud. And then sometimes they'll get low again. There he is. Douchebag brother. See, he's sneaking out. Ooh, I'm telling your mommy and daddy. Oh yeah, so that's the kid. That's the kid that goes, "You good?" And I wasn't even looking at him. So no, we're not good. That's a trick question. Let's see if we hear him. Let's see if we hear him. They're gonna sit there for 10 hours now. I'm not gonna be able to run my house. Because these perps are looking to get into my house. I don't have anything for them. I mean, they don't know that. For some reason, they think I'm rich or something. I don't know why. You know, I have junk in my garage. I hear screaming. I don't know if I'm catching it, but I hear screaming. That's why Dunkin' closes early. Well, lime green, white. Not too late. You hear the revving of the engine? So nobody hears that? Yeah, I guess not. They look like they're not even home. You hear that at revving? Yep. See, Dunkin' closes at 10 because they always get riffraff. It's supposed to be 24/7. But at a certain time at night, you know, there were a lot of people going in there screaming and carrying on. They did that at the other Dunkin' a lot. I used to feel very safe there. So I used to go there like 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, just hang out for a couple of minutes and come home. You know, I didn't stay there forever. And then this homeless guy was like in there, like young kid, he's a drug addict. He wouldn't leave the staff alone. It was all women. He wouldn't leave them alone. He kept asking for donuts and stuff, and they gave it to them. He was in my car. My friend was over, so, and we were talking to each other. He goes, "Oh, really? That's cool." So what the fuck are you in my conversation for, boy? He finally left after a minute. You know, her person would have like the fake conversations with us, and it didn't work, so he left. So, I mean, he still got free donuts, but I wonder where his handler was. I didn't know that was gang stalking back then. And I said to the ladies, I'm like, listen, you gotta tell your boss, to not make you work at 10 o'clock at night. Tell him what's going on, and if he doesn't believe you, so look at the cameras, because there was a lot of cameras in that place. I think there were more in that place than this one. And then call the police if that happens. You know, don't take their shit. You know, it's a place of business. You want people to come and hang out in your business, and you know, be civil. The person not civil. They're psychos. They're animals. They're worse than animals. Anyway, it's still June 4th, 2024. You know, I always have to date my stuff. And they try to trip me up too. Just maybe say the wrong date. That's you know, former game stalker too. That's true. Beep. It's like Dolce. I don't know if you ever knew that singer. That's what they look like in that car. Yeah, I think I just saw a cockroach. Well, it was that time of year. It's fucking hot. 85 degrees every day. No, let me rephrase that. I think I just saw a perp. The perp reincarnated. And say they're all like ramming they gas. Yeah, honking shit. That's gang stalking. Who's over there like screaming right now? Like, why are they screaming? I forgot something. Oh. So this camera does not take good video. I'm gonna go in before I get killed. Yeah, scream. There we go.